Hello and welcome to Vlogmas Day 8. Watching this back and editing it has been horrid. I've learned so much about this mic. Do not put it close to my neck because it will rub and cause horrible sounds. So it is not the best audio in the world. I did my best. I do not have time to refilm it. So I hope you watch it through to figure out if you should make these pumpkin muffins. Okay. Sorry. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are baking again. If you haven't watched any of my previous videos, I'm out of town, so I've had to pre-film some stuff. So this is my second baking for this week, and we are making my basically famous chocolate chip cookies. These are vegan, so they are dairy-free and egg-free. And then since last winter, they're also gluten-free and have been gluten-free. So I am going to just get started. At this point, this is second nature for me. My oven is preheating to 350. I'm using my KitchenAid mixer for the first time to make these cookies, and I could not be more excited. So let's get going. Okay, so the first step with almost all cookies is beating together your butter and sugar, and this is a cup of butter. And I have my sugar all prepared. So this is, in here is 3/4 cup white granulated sugar and then 3/4 cup brown sugar as well. And I'm gonna let this get started. While that's going, I'm gonna go and grab my egg replacer quick as well. So you have to replace 2 eggs or you put in 2 eggs. I've not tried making this on the normal way with like eggs and stuff like that. But you're welcome to. I use Bob's Red Mill egg replacer. So I needed to replace 2 eggs, or you use 2 eggs, whatever you want to do, which is 2 tablespoons of the egg replacer, 4 tablespoons of water. And now I'm just gonna let you get the chunks out. And I'm gonna let it sit there and thicken up just a little bit. We also need some vanilla in here. So it's 1 tablespoon of vanilla, or 1 teaspoon, so sorry. You can always add a little bit more. You always need a little bit more vanilla, don't you? And then again, I'm just gonna beat this for a little bit. Great. This has thickened a little bit, so they want you to add 1 egg at a time, so I'm gonna add half of this. And then the other half of the egg. And now we are going to add in our dry ingredients. So in this bowl I have 2 1/4 cup flour. I'm using the King Arthur's 1:1 ratio gluten-free flour. We also have 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, and then I have 1 teaspoon of baking soda in here as well. You want to add this gradually, so I'm going to add probably 1/4, maybe 1/3 to 1/2 of it for this first round. Again, we're gonna wipe down the sides, put in some more of the flour mixture. And then the very last bit of your flour mixture as well. We're gonna let that go for just a little bit. So that is all combined. Our next step is to add in our mix-ins. I have 1 cup of chopped walnuts, and then 2 cups of chocolate chips of your choice. I switch between the little morsels from the one that's allergen free in the blue bag. Cannot remember the name of it. Oh well. And then also Trader Joe's. These ones are always cheaper, so that's why usually it's these guys. Whatever chocolate chips you want. I think the semi-sweet work really well with it. They don't make it overpowering or anything. All of our walnuts. I'm gonna put in all of our chocolate. We're just going to fold these in just a little bit. We don't need to mix. Nice and slow. And I think that's perfect. So what I have learned making this cookie dough is that it depends on the way that you want your cookies. So I like a thick cookie that doesn't spread out a bunch, and I like it to be very gooey in the middle. If you like it spread out and crispy, you can bake this as is right now. Since I don't, I'm going to cover this and stick this in the fridge for about 15-20 minutes just to get that butter cold again, and then I'm going to scoop them out. So I'm going to do that, clean up, and then I will be back when it's ready to roll and bake some. Okay, so it's been a while later. This is successfully chilled. I'm just going to mix it a little bit. I am just doing a few and then I'm going to freeze the rest of it. This cookie dough freezes really well too. You just defrost it and then bake however many you want out of that. I do love a big cookie, so I do them pretty big. Just set them right on there. This is a parchment paper lined sheet. I have used the like reusable parchment. I did not love it. It like made them come out differently. So I'm going to do 6 cookies. These will go in the oven for 11 to 13 minutes. Again, depending on how you like your cookies, I will take them out at the 11 mark. I just want a little browning on top. If they're still soft to the touch, they will continue to cook for like 3 minutes after you take them out. And then I let them cool on the baking tray as well. So I'm going to put these in, set my timer, and then put the rest of these cookies in a Ziploc bag to freeze. And this will go in the freezer and last for a while, and then you just take it out, defrost, and then you get to make a bunch of cookies. I will be back when those get out of the oven in about 8 minutes, but quickly I'm going to clean up again. Here are my cookies. I made 8 or 6 of them. I'm going to taste test with you. This is what I mean when I say I like a thick cookie. I don't like them spread out. I like them very much a giant hockey puck. And I like them gooey. That's what they look like on the inside. These, in my opinion, are best the next day. They still have the cookie dough texture, but the chocolate and stuff has set. Again, if you're not a cookie dough person, cook them way longer. But this is my preferred way. So good. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. You'll see 2 cooking videos in this outfit. That is all for today's Vlogmas. I hope you're having a great holiday season and a great Vlogmas, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.